Today, I'm sharing the scoop on the Texas property tax system and how it affects you as a homeowner. The Texas local property tax is just that, a local tax, assessed locally, collected locally, and used locally. More than 3,700 local governments in Texas, school districts, cities, counties, and various special districts collect and spend these taxes. The local property tax is the largest single funding source for community services. Your local property taxes help to pay for public schools, city streets, county roads, police departments, fire protection, and many other vital programs. Several types of local governments may tax your property. You also may pay property taxes to a city and to special districts such as hospital, junior college, or water districts. In addition to taxing entities, two other agencies play important roles in the property tax process: the appraisal district and the tax office. Each of these entities has a distinct role in the creation of your property tax bill. The appraisal district determines the property values, sends out notices of appraised value in the spring, handles protests, and administers exemption and deferral applications. The tax office includes taxing entities, which determine your tax rate, and the tax assessor collector, which calculates and distributes property tax bills in the fall, collects payments, and handles non-property tax issues such as vehicle and voter registration. Your property tax bill is due annually on January 31st for the prior year, as we pay this bill in arrears. After you pay your bill to your local tax office, funds are distributed to your taxing entities. Every spring, property owners whose market value has increased by at least $1,000 over the last year receive a Notice of Appraised Value from the County Appraisal District. This notice contains 3 important values. The first is market value. This is the value based on what your property would sell for as of January 1st. The second is assessed value. This is the reduced value of your property based on limitations provided by having a homestead exemption. And the third is taxable value. This is the assessed value minus any exemption amounts, and it is the value used to calculate your property taxes. Property owners reserve the right to protest their tax assessed value annually. If you believe the market value of your property is higher than it should be, you may file a protest with the county. The deadline to file your protest generally falls around May 15th. If you choose to protest the value of your property, you can initiate the protest online, by mail, or in person. Online is by far the easiest and fastest way to initiate and manage your protest. When you file a protest online, you will receive an immediate confirmation. You will be able to upload comments and evidence related to your protest, review evidence from the appraisal district, and accept, decline any settlement offer through your online account. Some examples of evidence you can use to dispute your market value are settlement statements from a recent sale of the property and comparable home sales in the area, which your trusted real estate advisor can provide. After you file your protest, your evidence has been submitted and processed. You will be eligible to participate in an informal meeting with a TCAD appraiser. If you do not accept a settlement offer from the appraisal district during the informal process, you will be given the opportunity to be heard by the Travis Appraisal Review Board, or ARB. ARB sets protest hearing schedules, and you will receive a notice of protest hearing letter by general mail at least 15 days before the scheduled formal hearing date. You should bring any information that you want to present to the board to support the value you think is correct. Bring 5 sets of evidence to the formal hearing. This is the important part. Your protest will be dismissed if you do not appear in person through a valid affidavit by an agent or by pre-scheduled telephone hearing. You may request that the ARB chairperson reopen the hearing by sending a letter within 4 days of the dismissal citing good cause reason for failure to appear. Just note, these are very rarely granted. If you bought your home in the last year, you can often use the settlement statement provided by the title company as evidence of a value less than your tax appraised value. If you have this evidence, it is simple and easy to dispute your tax appraised value yourself. But if you've owned your property for a few years, it may be hard to prove that your market value has not increased. When in doubt, it may make sense to hire an agency to help dispute your property taxes. I've partnered with Home Tax Shield to provide you with a special rate to see if you're eligible to get a reduction on your tax value and let them handle the dispute on your behalf. Once your dispute is closed, you'll receive your final tax bill in October, and if you escrow your taxes, your bank will pay the bill out of your escrow account. Easy peasy. So there you have it, a deep dive into the property tax system. If you have any questions about the information I shared today or want to know more, be sure to drop a comment below or hit me up on Instagram at Tricia Sells Austin or at the Tumlinson Group. As always, I love being your trusted real estate advisor, and thanks so much for watching.